Right, Piyush, coming back to you now. You just heard the Congress leader over there talk about the fact, in fact, it was DMK party's Tiruchi Siva, who seems to be talking about the fact that they believe, the opposition believes that this is a genuine demand and it should be taken up for discussion. I'm going to come back to you in just a second, Piyush, just to tell our viewers, pictures on your screens are of the Congress party right now protesting out at the Gandhi statue outside Parliament. There is also an all-party meeting of the opposition parties that is on currently to decide the next course of action. So pictures on your screen are of senior Congress leaders. We can, of course, see P. Chidambaram over there, flanked by other Congress leaders. Let's go back to Piyush now. Piyush, as I was saying, you know, the DMK and other political parties seem to be of the view that this is something that needs to be discussed genuinely in Parliament. Do you think that the government is going to be amenable to that?
Well, Nupur, if you talk about the government's stand, government has made it very clear that it is for the discussion and it is for the smooth functioning of Parliament. In fact, the priority of government to have a discussion on President's speech, and what we are learning is that even the Prime Minister is going to speak during that discussion. In fact, the government is also of the view that opposition has got around at least 24 hours in its hand, because during the course of a discussion, opposition can certainly raise the issue which they want to raise during that discussion. But the opposition is of the view that first JPC should be formed and then only they would proceed further. Right now we are also getting these pictures coming in from Gandhi statue. They are inside the Parliament where the parliamentarians from opposition political parties, be it from Congress or DMK or from BRS or from Aam Aadmi Party or from TMC, they all are now united, standing there at Gandhi statue, speaking in just one voice that government must come out and first hold a discussion, a debate on the issue of Adani, because it concerns the common man. The opposition is also saying that a lot of money has been wasted. In fact, because of the government's directions, those were given by the top leaders of the government. Gautam Adani was able to have so much money in his account, and the government has been favoring not only Gautam Adani, but there are many other businessmen who are there who are getting favors from the government, and that is why they wanted to have a complete discussion on this entire controversy. Remember that on the very first day when this report had come out, Gautam Adani had faced a massive flag there at the financial market, following which opposition started raising its issue. It was first Aam Aadmi Party, then Trinamool Congress, which gave a notice to have a discussion on this, and after that we saw almost every opposition political party joined their voice, and now speaking in just one voice that there should be JPC, there should be discussion on this entire thing. In fact, the government is saying that JPC should, government in fact is of the view of having discussion, is saying that there is no point of having JPC on this small matter, because the government has made it very clear that it has nothing to do with as far as this entire issue is concerned. In fact, government has also said that the statements have already been released not only by Gautam Adani but also from different agencies, be it about CAB, SBI or LIC. The government, the other players are also saying that the amount of money which the opposition is quoting, which is being spent by LIC or SEBI, is less than 1% of the amount which they have. This is what the other players are also saying. So there has been different reactions coming in, not only from opposition but also from government on this issue. But right now we are learning as to how opposition continues to press for its demand to have a discussion on this entire issue. In fact, the priority of opposition's demand is that they want JPC first to be formed, and then only they would move ahead as far as the functioning there inside the Parliament is concerned. We'll have to wait and watch as to how the Parliament functions today, but yes, we can expect a stormy session today once again, where opposition would once again demand that government must now listen to its demand and let's have a discussion on the issue of Adani. We'll have to see how the government is going to react to this, how the government is going to counter to that. But government has made it very clear that it is of the view that it has nothing to do with this entire controversy. In fact, statements have already been issued by the agencies, by the institutions who have to do with this entire issue.
Absolutely. So amid the Adani, Hindenburg Rao, opposition parties over there coming together, questioning the government, saying that they can't be keeping silent on this. Let's also listen in to what Pramod Tiwari has said just a short while ago.
एक सीधी सी बात है, निर्मला सीतारमण जी जो भी कह रही हैं, भारत की पार्लियामेंट के अंदर क्यों नहीं कहती? आखिर पार्लियामेंट बनी क्यों है लोकतंत्र में? नियम क्यों बने हुए हैं? 0 आवर क्यों चलता है? 1 से 30 करोड़ लोगों का भाग्य गिरवी रख दिया गया है अडानी की तिजोरी में। हम देख रहे हैं, सारी दुनिया देख रही है कि क्रैश हो रहा है। हमें चिंता है LIC में जिनके पॉलिसी है, हमें चिंता है स्टेट बैंक या राष्ट्रीयकृत बैंकों में जिनका जमा है, और उस पर सरकार अगर लगता है कि उससे कोई गलती नहीं हुई है, वो दोषी नहीं है, तो सरकार हमेशा सदन के प्रति उत्तरदायी होती है, पार्लियामेंट के प्रति उत्तरदायी होती है। चर्चा कराएं, स्थितियां साफ कर दें, हमारी शंकाएं सुन लें। इसमें क्या गलत है? हिपोक्रेसी सरकार कर रही है, बचाने की कोशिश सरकार कर रही है, और एक बहुत बड़ा घोटाला जिसे मैं मानता हूं इस शताब्दी की सबसे बड़ी लूट है, इस शताब्दी की सबसे बड़ी लूट है, उस पर सरकार छिपाना चाहती है, चर्चा नहीं करना चाहती। हम चर्चा चाहते हैं।
All right, let's go back to Piyush now. Piyush, you know, the opposition parties are very firm on their demand. They say that we'll let Parliament function, we'll, essentially have a debate on the President's speech as well. But first, that's only after the JPC is formed. They're also willing for it to be a Supreme Court monitored committee probing this. But as far as the government is concerned, they don't want to do it just yet. Is that where the deadlock now stands, Piyush?
Well, deadlock continues to take place. We can expect the moment Parliament starts functioning at 11 o'clock, opposition to go there. They're on the floor, and it is expected to again raise the issue. In fact, we are also seeing the placards that are being carried by the opposition political parties demanding for a JPC to be formed. We can expect that placard to be shown there on the floor of the House when Parliament starts functioning. Then, because of the uproar, we are now seeing during the last time also on Friday when uproar took place in both the houses, the government had to adjourn the Parliament because of the continuous uproar. So we can expect that uproar to once again take place on the floor of the House, not only in Lok Sabha but also in Rajya Sabha, because the opposition's primary demand is that JPC should be formed, and if JPC is not formed, then a Supreme Court monitored committee probe should take place into this entire thing. In fact, time and again the government has made it very clear, not Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, but her colleagues, her junior colleagues, in fact they have also made it very clear that government has nothing to do with this entire matter. It has nothing to say as far as this entire thing is concerned. In fact, the government has also said that multiple players who are involved in this, they've already released their statements on this, and opposition must understand, and they should now let the discussion to take place on President's speech on budget. But that is not happening. We are now seeing opposition political parties, those are there at Gandhi statue. They are now protesting. They are demanding that government should allow to have discussion. In fact, they are demanding that a joint parliamentary committee should be formed to investigate all claims.
Absolutely, Piyush. Hold your